Hey, what's up? It's Matt in Japan. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm very happy to bring you the Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy Netflix series all about Elita-1. And this figure looks just amazing. I'm loving the head sculpt, loving the colors, everything about it looks awesome. Can't wait to get her open and see what she's all about. So let's take a look at the packaging. There she is, still in packaging. You see Elita-1 Transformers logo down the side. Very standard fare for the Netflix packaging here. On the side, you get a very cool picture of her in action. A very monochromatic piece of artwork there with the blue eyes and the Autobot symbol. Very, very cool. You get that sort of distorted Autobot logo there. Not much else. Product information on the bottom and on the top, more than meets the eye. On the side, you get that Earthrise artwork there. And on the back, you have her in her robot mode, and she does convert in 15 steps, much like her counterpart RC. So we will be bringing RC in for some comparisons. But without further ado, let's crack her open, see what she's all about. Okay, so here I have Elita-1 out of the packaging, and one thing I failed to show you in my Netflix Bumblebee video was this beautiful backdrop that all these figures come with. So just taking a look at that real quick. Basically, it's an extension of the side box artwork, but it's very, very cool that you can see her holding her blaster there and defending her name there. Very, very cool. Really love that art, as I do all the art that comes with these figures. So, without further ado, let's get up close on this beautiful head sculpt. I think this is just amazing. You get a very nice sort of off-tan, grayish skin tone for the face. You get that deep sort of powder blue for the eyes, and they did paint the lips, which is amazing. And you do sort of have a two-tone helmet there. But the sculpt work and it's just amazing. Really, really true to the animated series. Very, very cool. Going down the figure, there is some slight remold here between her and RC, and I'll bring RC out in a sec for some comparisons. But just going down, really loving the deco on this. Very, very cool. And she is, she still does have the honking backpack there, but you can take that part off. So you just kind of take this down, and then there's this little connector piece that you can just pull off. And there's, that's right, there's a little button there that kind of releases that. So we'll take that off for now, because I do want to bring in RC and do some comparisons. So we'll just take that off and convert it into the little sled. So speaking of RC, let's actually take this backdrop off and bring in her counterpart, RC. So there they are, the two lovely ladies, side by side. And I just wanted to show you the differences in their gun. So let's take off Elita-1's gun here. And my Elita-1 seems a little bit, the joints seem to be a little bit tighter, so my RC is a little bit loose. So this is actually the gun that Elita-1 comes with. So it's done in a sort of a blue clear plastic, which is very cool. I actually like this better than the one RC comes with. And RC's comes like this, it's sort of a cloudy, smoky blue there, which I kind of like the Elita-1 gun better. One thing I don't like is that I just never felt like these guns really fit in their hands that well. It's like when you put them in their hands, they're either sort of off to the side. Actually, RC's fits, but I think the pegs could have been a little more round for these, because they're square and their hands are round, and so they just well, now that I say that, of course they fit in nice. But anyways, so bringing the two ladies up close for a comparison, you do see some differences in the chest. RC's chest is more angular, where Elita-1's is more round. There they are from the side. Let me put their hands down so you can actually see them. There they are from the side. So there is some difference in the chest. Of course, the head sculpt is different. The paint deco is obviously different. Looks like the abdomen here and the whole waist and midsection is all different as well. So they went ahead and resculpted that whole part. And the legs look to be the same, and the rest of the legs and the feet and all that. So from basically the head down, it's all retooled. And of course, Elita-1 has these little spikes on the arms where RC doesn't. So yeah, they've actually redone a lot of this figure. So it looks great. I think out of the two, just Elita-1, she takes the cake. She looks really, really awesome. And there they are from the side with their backpacks. And we'll get them compared in vehicle mode as well. So yeah, very, very cool. So let's and of course Elita-1 does come with her little the little sled part. And this is very similar to RC, although there are a little bit of differences here. And let's go into that right now. Except, yeah, actually the molded parts are all the same. Of course, the color is different. And they did use the clear blue here as opposed to that same sort of cloudy blue they use for RC. So I much prefer the clear blue look better. So there's a little bit difference between those. So setting those off to the side, let's get them transformed into their vehicle modes and see how they compare. Okay, so here we have Elita-1. I'll transform it in her vehicle mode. And this transformation is the definition of finicky. This thing, every time I transform RC and now Elita-1, I just feel like I'm going to break something. The plastic is very thin. It's really, I'm surprised I didn't break anything. This thing keeps falling off. The tail fin keeps falling off. I mean, even when you think you have her right, this peg comes, this latch doesn't really latch that well. So, I mean, the transformation is less than desirable, but a very cool vehicle mode. I'm not going to be displaying her in vehicle mode, so that's kind of one thing that, makes me feel a little bit better. But just kind of looking down, some very nice, you get that same red paint and a little bit of white on the front and the nice white Autobot symbol up front there. And not much else. I really even hate to show you. You guys know what it looks like underneath, but it's squished up Elita-1. And these legs are a pain in the butt. This whole transformation is it's not fun at all. So anyways, bringing in RC for a quick comparison here. You can see how they look together. And there is a little bit of molded detail here on the front. You see that sort of ribbed area on the front there. Even the front nose part on the car is different as well as this part. This front section is exactly the same, and just the front of the headlights are different as well. So yeah, there are some molded details that are different in vehicle mode too. RC has this little indented sculpt work there, whereas Elita-1 doesn't. So you can obviously see the differences there. They are the exact same as far as the seats and let's turn them around, the seats and the dash, just done in a different paint. This is just red plastic. This is actually white. And there they are. So side by side, there they are. Actually, the Elita-1's wheel kept popping off too when I was transforming her. It's just very frustrating, both of these transformations. I love their robot modes, their vehicle modes. I mean, they look great, but transforming them is it's a nightmare. But what are you gonna do? I mean, they are what they are, and what else can you do with these figures? I mean, all RC figures up to now have been that way. So I do think the Generations got it somewhat right. It was just a little bit cleaner, and she could roll. So Elita-1 is, can kind of barely roll. I tried fiddling with her a lot more, but I don't know if her chest sticks out a little bit more than RC's. About the same. But anyways, there they are side by side for some comparisons there. And just taking out RC, and I'm just going to bring in Earthrise Blue Streak here just for a comparison. You can see that Blue Streak actually is not any bigger than Elita-1, just a little bit, just a tiny little bit bigger. So there is just a quick comparison with another Autobot there. So there they are. And I will take Blue Streak out, and I will bring RC back in. So yeah, overall, I really like this figure. I think Elita-1 is an amazing redeco of RC. I think they went all the way with her and really did a good job on the head sculpt and paint and deco and retooling and everything like that. Vehicle mode, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, just the robot mode is outstanding. And like I said before, it's hands down better than RC. So anyways, this has been Matt in Japan for War for Cybertron Trilogy Netflix series Elita-1. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.